Today we're going to be doing percent error. It is so similar to the percent of change, what we just did the other day. So let's get started. All right, so percent error is a ratio that compares the inaccuracy of an estimate or an amount of error to the actual amount. So the percent of error is the amount of error, so the difference between the actual and the error that you had or what you got, and then it's over the actual amount. Okay, so similar to finding the percent of change, but instead you will compare the estimate, your estimate, to the actual amount. So let's go on to an example. So there's a jar that is filled with jelly beans. You guess that there are 300 in the jar, but there are actually 400. What is the percent error? So I put this over here, percent of error equals the amount of error over the actual amount. So the first step is to find the amount of error, or the difference between what you got and the actual amount. So we know that you guessed 300, but the actual is 400. So let's find the error. So we start with 400, always start with the bigger number, minus 300. So we're finding the difference between the two. Okay, so this is the error over the actual amount. Well, looking here, there's actually 400. So you're going to put the 400 on the bottom. Well, then what you do is figure out how many you were off by, which I was off by 100 out of 400. So this would be 1/4, which is 0.25. Well, this is not your percent. You need to change that 0.25 into a percent. In order to do that, we multiply by 100. So that would be 25%. So the percent error is 25%. So it's pretty much the same as the percent, what we did yesterday, the percent change. Okay, here is our next question. Sylvia wants to practice free throws. She estimates the distance from the free throw line to the hoop and marks it with chalk. She estimates it's 13.5 feet or 13.5 feet. The actual distance actually be 15 feet. We want to find the percent error. Okay, so we need to find the difference between what she did and the actual. Okay, so I'm going to start with my bigger one. So I have 15 minus 13.5. And that goes over the actual amount, and the actual was 15. Okay, so 15 minus 13.5 is just 1.5. And 15's on the bottom. So when I divide this, I get 0.1. Okay, so I need to, this is not my percent yet. I need to change this into a percent. So to do that, we would multiply by 100. So you would get 10%. Okay, so the percent error is 10%. All right, that's it for percent error. Good luck. See you on the flip side.